see it, and I understand that. They can't see everything. But Gio punched us, somebody punched Mike in the testicles, somebody punched Chris in the testicles. At what point is that going to get called? I don't know. But I'm sure that next game it will, and we can just play basketball. I'm really curious if there's going to be suspensions. Because if you're not going to call it in the game, you're not going to have anything. Punch, and as we say in my family to our kids, the male part, that's literally a low blow. And I'm not happy about that one bit. It's dirty basketball. Call it anything else would be a lie, and I'm not a liar. But I'm proud of my guys because we made a deal. You have to be willing to take a punch for our team and not throw one back. If you care about the team, you take a punch and you don't throw one back. If you care about the team, you take a punch and you don't throw one back. We have multiple players take punches and not throw them back. And I'm proud to be part of that team. It's the way you play. It doesn't mean anything. We're now starting a best of 3. I really wonder if we have the wherewithal. Maybe punches don't merit suspensions anymore. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm proud of my guys. They took the punches and they kept going. You guys got questions?
Coach, specifically what happened between Banchero and
You saw it. They're just guys playing physical basketball. We didn't do anything dirty. In fact, we got tripped twice in game 2. With contact wasn't called. Kung makulit sila, makulit kami. Okay lang yung kulitan. Grabe lumaban talaga yung mga players nila, yung mga players namin. But that's going overboard. That's too much. It's too much. It's not right. Now I'm curious to see what will happen. I don't think I should get in trouble or fined for saying that because I think I have a right to defend my players. And I'm not saying, let me say on the record, I'm not saying that the referees intentionally missed it. But that's why we have all these cameras so we can review, so we can do something about it. So now, between now and tomorrow, I'm very curious to see what will be done.
Coach, on the key factors that decided the match.
Thought our defense was great, yeah. I don't know the final score, guys. But I don't think they got into the 80s, is that right? Yeah, I mean, that's, gosh, our guys have been playing great defense. I mean, there's ways that they can beat us and stuff, but I think it's really tough. It's really tough to get good shots for either team, actually. Is that the full one? Thank you. It's really tough to get good shots for either team. Yeah, both teams are in the 30s percentile. I mean, Magnolia, like I said, they've been playing the best basketball in conference. Chico's doing a great job coaching them. And let me clarify, I don't think for 1 second that Chico's telling his players to do that. I don't believe that for 1 second. So that's just the players' issue. But I think our defense was great. And you know, we moved the ball a little bit better today. This guy wasn't too bad either. He was okay. We'll think about getting him some minutes on Friday.
I'll get some rest tomorrow. Entitled to rest tomorrow?
Mike? No, we'll run suicides. I think he missed a free throw. He missed 2 free throws. There should be two suicides. But, you know, I mean, talking about the free throws, how many times you get in an import conference with a big guy like Mike that he's going to take your technical late. Excellent shooter. So he knocked it down. Yes, he's probably more interesting to talk to than I am. He's like some questions.
No, we like it when you're mad.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but when my players get punched in the male part, then I get upset.
What do you feel about Mike winning the West?
I think he deserved it. And I think it really came down to the 2 right guys. I mean, Romeo's a winner. You know, gosh, how many threes did Romeo hit today? 6. You know, Romeo's a lights-out mid-range shooter, and he can shoot the 3. He was a lights-out 3-point shooter. And I know from coaching him, he's a winner. He knows how to play basketball. But I think they got the award right. I think we got the best import, and he played great today.
Mike?
He was right there. And you ask him a question, he's going to talk for 3 or 4 minutes. I'm telling you.
The award and in winning the game?
The game is what matters to me the most. The best import award, I told him it's the most valuable people. Because it's not me. I can't do that without those other 17 guys over there. So for me, I really don't, I'm grateful. I really appreciate it. But to even be, mentioned with the caliber players that's in this league, but the award, that's just a testament to my teammates, because I can't do it by myself. I can't get the rebound and push it up and shoot the ball every time, so it's them understanding my game and the way I play, and putting me in the right situations to succeed and trusting in me. But the game is more important to me. I think that our guys, our bench has just been phenomenal. They've been ferocious in practice every day. Brian Cruz, Abel. You talking about guys who didn't really play any minutes during the season and stepping up and contributing, and just a true testament to how hard they've worked every single practice, staying after, working on their game. A lot of the young guys in the 4 and 5 position always stay after and work with me. Different parts, skills, parts of their body, and so they're always ready. Like Brian Cruz stepped in. He stepped in this series and he's been valuable. And putting Jake into the starting line after this ferocious defense, and I got to play against that in practice every day, so I know how good of a defender he is. So it's really you can't win this with just the starters, and our bench has really stepped up. I'm beyond impressed with those guys and how they did this series.
The series 2-2, how do you like your chances?
Well, I like our chances every game. Otherwise, we shouldn't be here playing. So, I mean, they're a great team. Magnolia, they're here for a reason just like we are. It's a battle of defense and execution. I think the first game, we made so many mistakes, in the beginning. The first game, a lot of guys not experienced in the finals. And, in the second game, it became a defensive battle, which that was more like how we play. We knew it was going to be like that, and we just got to limit the turnovers. And then the third game, we were able to bounce back. And then this game tonight, they were on, they were making some shots, but we were able to get a couple key stops in that fourth quarter that kind of help us, extend the lead and then sustain it. And like I said, guys stepped up. Jake, Abel hit a couple big shots, and then we kind of control the pace on offense.
Good. Can you answer the same question? 2-2, it's now a bit best of 3. How do you see the rest of the games going?
I expect, like Coach Mike over here said, that it will be a lot like game 2 and like this game. I'll be surprised if either of us score 100 points. I mean, I'm really impressed with the way they play, and I think we're now playing the best defense we've played all conference. And I was hoping we'd be peeking into this coming into the finals. I wasn't happy with game 1. And so I expect a lot of these, I don't know how you guys feel. As somebody who loves basketball, I feel like I'm watching college level intensity. It's like there's 19-year-old kids throwing their bodies around out there on both sides. It's not like we're out working them. It's they're working as hard as they can. We're working as hard as they can. And how many times in the PBA finals have you seen both teams full court pressing? We're in our 14th month of basketball. And so I want to credit Magnolia and our guys that in the 14th month of this season, they are full court pressing in the PBA finals all game. And so are we. That's hard to get pros to do that. So it shows the level of commitment from both players from both teams.
Coach, you talk about Chris keeping his cool and delivering down the stretch.
Yeah, well, like I said, that was our deal. And I think we talked about it before Mike get here. You can remind me if I said it right here, but we talked about being willing to take a punch and play through it. And to somebody hits you, expect it. And then it seems like a lot of times when you get hit and you hit back, they'll call you hitting back. But it's like in every league I've been in the world, it's like, oh, that guy was hit. And then wait for your retaliation, they call you retaliation. You just gotta, you know what, I'm gonna get hit sometimes, I'm gonna get elbowed in the stomach, in the face. just play through it. And like he took the punch and kept going.
Mike, how hard is it or how easy is it trying to keep your cool when the emotions get that high, seeing your guys on the floor after getting hit?
It's not easy. You always want to protect your teammates, but this game is more mental than anything. So, it's most of the places I've played at, I've been known as Smiley, because at the end of the day, once the ref calls a foul, there's nothing you can do about it. You're not going to change what refs call. So I try to tell my teammates, you're supposed to be upset, but be smart. This is a mental game, and people are just trying to get whatever little edge they can on you on the other side, and that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. The reason they're here is because their little guards are feisty. They pressure people. They make people frustrated the entire game. We play against that every day in practice. So, the first game, I think our guys, it was just, first game jitters. We're in the finals. A lot of guys hadn't really experienced that moment and that intensity like that. Morocco didn't do it to us like how Magnolia does. And so after that, we settled, we calmed, we went review film, and guys understood. They're just like us. We all lace our shoes up the same way, put our jerseys on the same way. At the end of the day, it's basketball, and both teams are going to come out and we're going to hit each other. We're not trying to injure anybody or hurt anybody. It's part of the game. It's a physical game, and I think that's what the people want to see. You don't want to come here and see one team going hard and the other team being relaxed. So, like Coach said, both teams are pressing and fun. I've never seen it anywhere I've been. So, having to learn to adjust to that, because I've never picked up people full court. So, and for these guys to do it every game, sustain it. It's a true testament to how hard they work and, how loyal they are to Alaska basketball, trusting the system and not backing down after getting hit, punched and kicked, hitting the privates, So, I love my guys, and, I'm grateful to be here. I wouldn't choose another group, 17-guy group.
Mike, you traveled a lot. Have you encountered players who hit in the private parts? Have you encountered that in other leagues?
Yeah, I've been hit. I've been hitting the private parts quite a bit. Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's not. At the end of the day, it's an immediate pain, and you still have to keep it cool. It's nothing you can really do about it. You're gonna go down. But you gotta keep your poise. It's part of it. Sometimes people throw elbows and get hit in the face and stuff, and it's not really intentional. It's just people are fouling and all over you, and you're taught to be aggressive, get the elbows out, shoot a shot, maybe they'll calm down. So once again, I don't think people are out just literally trying to hurt people. It's just to get that little bit of a mental edge, because this game with both teams fighting so hard, it comes down to execution and mental toughness. And right now, both teams are giving it all they got, and I think we sustained our defense just like they did, but we executed crucial situations and made free throws down the stretch, which helped us this time and limited the turnovers.
If we win another game, you guys might just want to interview Coach Mike.
Yeah.
You good, guys? Yeah, he's got some rest. Thank you.